In the meantime, the addition of a surprise witness throws a wrench in the first trial tied to the summer's downtown brawl.
Yeah, so a Mason man accused of slapping another person during a street fight and eventual brawl is now going to have to wait one more month before having his day in court. Our WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes is live for us now with the reason why. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Sheree and Mike. Yeah, a last-minute legal twist is behind a judge's decision to press the pause button on Alex Travinsky's trial in municipal court. When today started, Alex Travinsky thought he was going to stand trial in connection with his violent brawl that happened outside a bar at 4th and Elm in late July.
Alex was hoping that this would get resolved today.
But that resolution will have to wait until January. Travinsky's attorney asked that the case be continued after learning a prosecutor added a witness on behalf of the city at the end of last week.
Several motions were filed at the last minute, which included the disclosure by the state of a surprise witness at the last minute.
Travinsky was charged by Cincinnati police with one misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct because he slapped a man during this downtown after-hours brawl that went viral and led to felony charges against 7 other defendants. The state calls what Travinsky did a taunting move likely to provoke a violent response. The 45-year-old Travinsky, who lives in Mason, says he was defending himself. Now his defense attorney needs to learn more about the city's newest witness.
I do not have any idea at this point in time what this witness will say, other than that they were there and saw these horrible events where Alex and his friends were terribly beaten that night. We were prepared to go to trial today had the information not changed. With the new information, we're going to do some additional research and preparation and make sure that we're prepared for any more surprise witnesses that the state may try and produce at the last minute.
Now, Alex Travinsky's trial is now scheduled for January 12th in municipal court. His attorney noted that the addition of a witness at the last minute is not totally out of the ordinary, adding that the most important thing is that his client has all the information that he's entitled to before the case does go to trial. For now, reporting live downtown, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.